This incident happened to me exactly a year ago, during our final exam season. I had a lot of preparation left, and since my house was close to school, I preferred studying in the school library instead of at home. Usually the library closed at 5 p.m., but due to the exams, the school decided to keep it open until midnight, so students could study in peace that day. I left home at 6 p.m. and reached the library shortly after, completely immersing myself in revision. Time passed without me noticing, and when I finally looked at the clock, it was already 10 p.m. much later than I had ever stayed. Normally, even at 8 p.m., some students would still be around, but by 10, the library was eerily silent and empty. I had just 10 to 15 minutes of work left, so I decided to quickly finish before heading home. But as I focused, I suddenly heard the sound of someone limping outside the library. Alarmed, I immediately grabbed my books and rushed out. The corridor outside the library is long and dimly lit, with the school exit just around the corner. As I walked briskly toward it, I saw a woman standing motionless at the end of the hallway. I didn't recognize her, but her presence made me deeply uncomfortable. As I cautiously called out, "Who's there?" she vanished without a sound. I was relieved and exited the building, but the streets outside were strangely deserted, which was unusual because that area was always busy even at night. Fear began creeping in, and as I walked with my head down, I suddenly noticed a long shadow stretching toward me. Even though no one was nearby when I looked up, I saw a woman limping slowly ahead of me, her hair messy, her clothes torn and dirty, her hands and feet twisted unnaturally. I soon caught up to her, but something about her felt disturbingly wrong. My instincts told me not to go any closer. I froze when she suddenly turned and in a broken, raspy voice asked, "Where is my daughter?" I was too shocked to respond, my body numb with fear, so I pointed randomly down the street and said, "She went that way." The woman limped in the direction I pointed, disappearing into the darkness, but I couldn't shake the fear she might return. I ran terrified, desperate to find anyone, any car, any light, and just then, I heard her scream from far behind me. "She is not there." That was the last thing I remembered. When I woke up, I was home. My neighbor had found me unconscious on the street and brought me back. Later, he told me something that sent chills down my spine. Back in 1998, a 32-year-old woman named Agatha had a daughter who studied at Eden Hall School. One tragic day, her daughter died in an accident while playing with her friends. Agatha couldn't bear the grief, and soon after she vanished. Since then, people in the area have reported sightings of a twisted, limping woman around the school at night, always asking the same question: "Where is my daughter?" And now I know what I saw that night wasn't human. It was Agatha, still wandering, still searching for the child she lost long ago.